Whoa, 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 whoa. My tracking never started. But that's not my conundrum today. Guys, I've received notice from Twitch that they are updating the monetized streamer agreement. Went to section 7 modification July 25th, and the change will become effective August. And I have no clue. Something changed in Twitch legal, in the Twitch legal world. Take a look at that later. Anyway, How's everyone doing? It's Friday. Fucking made it, team. We made it to Friday. And I hope you're all enjoying. Now, weekend. Boy, today was a busy day. If you're in the Discord, you probably caught a little bit of wind of what's going on, but let's give the rundown of the week of since last Friday, really last Thursday. Last Thursday, Sister Newt comes up to me. He says, "Newt, I'm getting reamed out on the phone because you're not doing shit," right? My parents were away in Italy for the past 3 weeks. They came back on Monday, but they were away for 3 weeks. Like, Newt, you gotta lock in, right? You graduated college back at the end of May. It's time to start applying to jobs, right? Okay, I applied to a couple jobs. But thing is, right, I had my current job part-time, so it wasn't like a super duper rush, but it was definitely something that had to be done. So the thing is, I hadn't applied to a ton of things, maybe a little here and there, whatever, but nothing crazy. I applied to a couple small things. Sister Newt is like, "Can you apply to some stuff right now and just make it so that way they're happy?" I applied to a couple things. Thing is, I hear back from a couple people. I heard back from 2 companies. I interviewed at both companies. On Tuesday, I did an online interview. Wednesday, I did an in-person interview. And then Friday, today, I had a call from, I kid you not, both companies within like an hour of each other saying, "We'd love to have you on the team." Awesome. Now, here's the deal. The positions have a lot of things in common, which is good. They're all good things that they have in common. One bad thing. The pay, both $25 an hour, better than what I'm getting paid now. At my nighttime job, I get paid $20 an hour. At my day job, I get paid $18. So it's a big jump. Like a $7 pay increase. It's full-time, so I'd be working practically double my current hours, which is more money. They all have little perks and bonuses for signing on. One of the positions had $1,000 sign-on bonus. The other one was willing to pay for a bunch of the certifications I need to do the position. Good stuff. So I'm in the predicament. I was in the predicament of, okay, which one do I pick? Because they both share one big downside. They're really fucking far away. One is an hour in one direction. The other is like an hour and a half to 2 hours in the other direction. I'm like, okay, I gotta think. One of them, the one that's an hour and a half away, is probably the better job, right? A lot more, opportunities to learn, a lot more applicable skills I can learn, right? It's also just gonna be a much more difficult job. It's gonna be like night shifts, a lot of night shifts, a lot of overtime. No, gonna be a lot of work. But I believe it will be very rewarding career-wise. Other position and is very easy. Very easy position. And what was really interesting about this position was one of the weird quirks about it. I won't call it a perk, I won't call it a pro, I won't call it a con, call it a quirk. Was that it's in a unique location. I have a degree in like aviation administration. So I'm working at airports. This particular airport where this position would be is a vacation destination. Right? A vacation destination for very wealthy people, 1%ers, the upper echelon of society, right? They only go there on vacation. So when wintertime rolls around and things get chilly and cold, nobody wants to be there. So operations slow down a lot. They said, we may need you to relocate for the winter months to like Florida. So honestly, kind of a fun prospect being like, I work in New York in the summertime, and then when it gets cold and chilly, I go down to Florida. And the cherry on top is because this is not something I spur upon myself, right? This is not something I choose to do. They compensate me. They would pay for wherever I had to stay, pay for my flight down. They'd pay like expenses while I'm, you know, they compensate. Either way though, I think I'm going to go with the position that's a little more rigorous, because honestly, I walk out of there with, they're going to pay for me to get my commercial driver's license. I think it was a Class B driver's license. What can you do with a Class B? Allows you to operate single vehicles with a gross vehicle rating, a gross vehicle weight rating of 26,001 pounds or more, and towing vehicles that does not exceed 10,000 pounds. Commonly required for driving straight trucks, large buses, certain types of specialized vehicles. So that's a pretty fun one. I'd get my CDL Class B. Which I wonder if you could spin that off. Like if I decided later on in life, I'm like, this was fun, I wonder if I could use my CDL to be like a truck driver. That's always something I've kind of entertained in my brain. It'd be fun to drive trucks for a living. I don't know, but yeah, it's crazy. They would let me they would pay for what, I think a couple certifications. One's like a weather-based certification, because I basically have to do weather reports at the airport. The other is the CDL, because I have to drive snow removal equipment. Wait, let me see if I can actually get a picture of the snow. Oh, and some other stuff like fire trucks. Can I get like a airport? No. Here, image. I'd basically have to drive, not that big, kind of like still too big, not like a small one, maybe like that. It's a good an image in new tab. I have to learn how to drive something like this. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. That. And one of these. Yeah, I need to learn how to drive one of these as well. Basically a big ass fire truck and a big ass snow plow. Because this airport, I don't even know what classification it is. Let me check. Probably like a class Charlie? Let's see. Airport located there. Tell me, FAA, all about it. Medium sized. Located beneath the Bravo. Heavily congested. Can I get like its charts or something? Of course. Oh, the chart supplement. Okay, yeah, let's go for the chart supplement. Here. Or so awesome. Control G. On page 1. There it is. Give me the PDF version. It is a Bravo. Okay. Bravo airspace. That's big. Because it sits under a giant... It sits under this massive Bravo airspace. It's annoying. Anyway. I'd probably go there. But what's interesting is, let's get to the fun parts. I've been talking about the boring parts. I might have to move. I might get an apartment. Right? Because like the commute is 2 hours, and like they could call me in on short notice for overtime in inclement weather, and to drive 2 hours through possible like heavy snow conditions, I don't know about that, but like if there's the chance of that, I don't want to take those risks. So getting a closer location would be wise. We actually just found a place on Facebook Marketplace. Mom and it was like, check Facebook Marketplace. Maybe they have something good there. And honestly, they did. They had a place for like, it was sub $1,000. Hey, pretty good. I mean, we're working on $25 an hour here, right? I think the most realistic I could stretch it on my own without like mates or anything is like 1,200, 1,300 realistically. If we're really stretching it 1,500. So to find a place for like 700, does it look like, you know, my grandma's house? My old Italian grandmother lived there? Yeah, it does. Is it gonna come furnished? Probably not. But is it gonna have a bunch of tacky floral wallpaper? Oh yeah. Anyway, we shot them a text. I have to I gotta let my current employer know that peace out, I'm gone. But I'm super excited to be moving. Something I thought about for quite a while. But here's what I'm more interested in. I want to redo my desk setup. Right now, I'm in a transition phase. And this is something I realized. I'm in a transition phase from black peripherals to white peripherals. I built my PC. My PC was white. I built my keyboard. My keyboard is white. I bought a new mouse. My new mouse is white. I bought a little mini monitor to go on my desk. My mini monitor is white. I still have a couple things that are in black that I think it'd be cool if they were white. My Stream Deck, I wish my Stream Deck was white. My audio interface, it comes in white, but I don't really want to sell my audio interface and buy a whole new one. That's a pretty stupid thing to do. But one thing I was actually looking at last night was monitors. I like my monitors. I bought identical monitors. I'm like, boy, I wish there was a way to make my monitor white. I found there's some people online who do this. They take white tape and they tape their monitors white. Kind of cool. Or they wrap them in vinyl, whatever. And maybe that's a fun project. But then I was like, what, it would be so cool if I could just take like the monitor to a computer repair place, tell them like, pop the back shell off. I'm bringing it to like a car wrap place. I want them to wrap my PC monitors like a car in like a matte white finish. That'd be so cool. I don't know if that's possible. I wonder if I just took it to them, not even on like, you know, broken down. I wonder if it's like, car wrap place. How do you get wraps? Car wrap on other things. Vinyl wrap is really easy to stick to glass, metal, plastic, and varnished wood. The surface is smooth and clean. You need vinyl wraps on walls, especially those with a fresh top coat of water-based semi-gloss latex paint. What can you wrap? Can't you wrap? So if I brought my monitor to like a vinyl wrap place, think they'd wrap it? You think they'd wrap my monitor matte white? It's small. It's a quick job. Because that would look so nice. I've been looking at people's desk setups. I'm gonna be real. I need to embrace my inner. I need to embrace my inner like Pinterest girl of like, you know, cutesy white desk with the little like round bubbly speakers and little bamboo like thing. Did you say the name is the memory gone? Did you say the name is the memory gone? Is the memory gone? Is that what you wanted me to say? Also, hi CG9. What's going on? Slurping down my water. I wonder who I could ask about bringing random shit to get vinyl wrapped. But I want to get new stuff that's white. I want new white peripherals. Getting a white Stream Deck, honestly, I have the original Stream Deck, like the Gen 1. See what generation Stream Deck are they on right now? They're on like the Gen 2, I think. Stream Deck. Let's see, I know my dad actually has the Stream Deck Plus. Get a list. Okay, there's the Stream Deck Plus, the Stream Deck module, which you can build into a custom control scheme. Kind of nice. The virtual Stream Deck, the rack mount Stream Deck, and the Neo. Honestly, the Mark II is kind of what I'm looking for. OG 15 key, what I currently rock. I don't need a 32 key. It's $150. You can get it in all white. It comes with key. Oh, does the scissor key not come in white? Scissor keys look so much nicer. Oh, has the memory gone? Are you feeling numb, or have I become invisible? Oh, great. I see what we're on here. I want this Elgato Stream Deck, but like, does it seriously only come in black? Because the classic Stream Deck keys are kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. They're all right, but they're so gummy. If I had scissor keys, I'd be so happy. Do I need to say more? Because I'll post the entire song lyrics. No, I get it. Duran Duran, invisible. This is sorry. I'm so engrossed. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the Stream Deck. I have the old school. Can I get the old school Stream Deck real quick? Hold up. Images. Chopping. Images. The old Stream Deck looks like this. You can see it's this individual little mount. Like it's the item. You're playing Metal Gear, I'm forced. And then it has this stupid ass stand, and the fucking thing falls out all the time. It's so annoying. So what they did on the new one is they just made it a solid singular piece. And also the cable comes out the bottom now. The old Stream Deck, the cable comes out top on the top. It looks so dumb. But they have two different versions. They have the classic key, which is like a gummy plastic membrane style keycap. And they also have these scissor keys, which are more like a laptop keyboard, which I just think is such a nice. And look how smooth the finish is on the front compared to this, where they have like a little bit of like a bleh to them. Oh, they have a Starfield. I wouldn't want that. I've never played Starfield. Yeah, I would want it in white. white or like a... What's nice is they have interchangeable faceplates now. So like I could get the white one and swap out the face. Yeah, see? Swap the faceplate. So like there's white with a green faceplate. White with a Elgato anniversary faceplate that just disappeared. So ugly. The white anniversary faceplate. Why would anyone ever want an Elgato branded faceplate? Plain grain. Yeah, some of these are really cringy, but kind of cool. I might upgrade to the latest version at some point just to get that white aesthetic. The one thing though, I swear to God, I cannot find a white headphone. See, here's the deal. I'm looking at my desk. Hello, good sir. Hello, Perfect Dark. Hello, hello. Maybe one of you guys can help me with my solution here. My headphones are plugged into my audio interface because I like to monitor my voice. When I talk into my microphone right now, this thing, I hear my voice. It's good because then I can make sure I sound good. But if you look at my desk right now, my mouse, wireless, my keyboard, wireless. Everything else, the wires are so far away, my desk setup looks semi-clean for once. But the problem is, I have to use wired on my headphones for latency issues. If I could get a extremely low latency set of headphones that could interface with my audio interface in white, I would be the happiest person. I have found one option so far that barely fits my specifications, and it is in black. And it is expensive. It is a pair of Sennheiser headphones, and they are RF, radio frequency transmitted headphones. So rather than using Bluetooth, it uses radio waves. And technically that makes it lower latency. But apparently it's just impossible to find RF headphones in white. In the age of Bluetooth, it's not all that popular. What's the Bluetooth latency? Bluetooth latency. While wired connections offer near instantaneous transfers, paint it white. I actually thought about that, but I was like, these are Sennheiser headphones. Nice. I'm not gonna fucking nuke them in white paint. But yeah, wires have like a 5 millisecond transfer time. Bluetooth has a 34 millisecond transfer time. So it's 6 times slower than a wire on the good end. On the bad end, it could be like 60 times worse. So anyway, yeah, what is it? Latency in modern Bluetooth 5.0 websites can reach as low as 40 milliseconds. Like, see, that's not fast enough. Meanwhile, RF, how fast can that go? RF headphones are very low latency. Can I get the milliseconds, please? Just for like a comparison. RF headphones offer near or below 20 milliseconds. That's doable, right? Some specialized RF systems can get faster than wire, 1.9 milliseconds. Anyway, this is the conundrum I've run into. Nobody makes these RF headphones. You know where RF headphones are most popular? You ever seen TV ears? Basically, it's a base station you plug into your TV, and you wear these ugly looking dangly ass earbuds, and it wirelessly transmits your TV's sound to the earbuds. That is RF. It's not high tech. It's pretty old, but like, it's good for latency. Which is why my third idea was like, what if I just took white headphones and put like an RF transmitter on? The only problem is the RF transmitter would need a power, and I don't know if the power from the RF transmitter could power like headphones with good drivers in them. It would be a whole thing. Anyway, Metal Gear time. Metal Gear time. So here's the deal. This must be like the 4th or 5th Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriot stream, and we have not made it more than 5 minutes into the game. Because let's give a quick rundown of how things have been going. We start like so. I get the game on RPCS3 emulator. I try to play it. It crashes at the first load zone. Then I get it on physical, and the game starts stuttering. I trade in my disc physical, but actually I get it on physical, and I can't capture it because I don't have the right things to hook it up to the capture card because the PS3 is a pain in the ass. Then I put it in, and it starts stuttering. There's a scratch on the disc. I bring the disc in to the store. I get a replacement. I bring it home. I try it. Guess what? Turns out the disc was never the problem. The console was the problem. The disc drive is borked. So then what I do is I mod the console so I can run the game off a flash drive. Then I run into issues with how big the game is and the limitations of file size on the USB stick. And that has led us to today, where we are going back to the emulator after spending probably around $300 trying to get this to work. Just going back to the emulator, I tweaked some of the settings, and we're just gonna just kiss and pray. If this doesn't work, we're gonna play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. So look forward to that if this doesn't work. I literally said earlier this week I cancel our Wind Waker stream to play Minecraft, and they're like, what happened to Wind Waker? I said it's gonna be now the backup for Metal Gear if it doesn't work. All right, here we go. Full screen. Capture. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. All right, we're getting this. Yes, yeah, you guys are getting this. Now, I'll be real. I played through a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit, to make sure it was working, and it seemed to be doing fine. I was able to make it past the save point that we got stuck at before. So I have faith. But then again, sometimes when I run games off stream, they work one way. And when I run the game on stream, it works a completely different way. So I'm not going to count my count my chickens before they hatch. Whatever the fuck the saying is. Metal Gear Solid 4 new game. That is loud. Please let me know if audio is an issue. I already know though I will be low.
Nice and meal. Easy on the heart, but good. Filling. Has a nice taste to it. None of today.
Like 70%.
Yeah. And if he says it's filling, you know it's filling. Believe me, he ain't.
Hooray, we love Metal Gear.
He doesn't joke around about his food. Oh no. He is
Everyone,
serious.
sorry, what? I can't hear you. Is it that loud?
It certainly smells fantastic.
I think it should be better now.
Good to your body, you know? Loyal to your body. The people you're cooking for.
I hit Hideo Kojima over my shoulder. I've had to watch this.
Oh, yes.
The gunshot was loud.
Family. Or if you have a significant other.
I've had to sit through these commercials like this is like my 5th time doing it. But whatever.
Why don't you just put down those papers and pencils?
I don't think you can even skip it though, which is the crazy part.
It's ready. Oh, I can't wait another minute.
it for my wife last night.
Oh, and did she love it?
She was mad because I hadn't made it for her sooner.
She was mad. How could you get mad about food? Women, right?
Sure.
Women.
Well, no, I was just...
Agreed. Women, right? Let me check the other channels.
Felt better in my life. Thanks, Sarge.
Hi, Lofty on YouTube. What's going on? Bread.
Start making changes today. Pick up the phone and order the drill sergeant's recruit workout now. Don't
Holy shit, that guy just passed out on the ground.
Make sure you stay hydrated and load up on nano.
call now. I'm running out. Call now.
Call now.
Take your vitamins.
All right.
You like what you see outside your window? Will you ever respect the face in your mirror? Will your children thank you for the
Nanomachines, son.
sacrifices you're about to make? Our mission is to hear you say yes. Perfecting the world through conquest of technology. Protecting civilian contingent through strategic combat solutions.
Damn, I only watched one time. Hee.
Evolution reinvented.
Evolution. BRB, no problem. Slurp down my water. There we go. Oh, we have to sit through all these cutscenes too. The war has changed cutscene. Colonel the... I don't know why my snake voice when I do it sometimes just turns into a deeper Trump. Colonel. There is a war, Colonel. Great war. Colonel. God, I'm insufferable. Alright, let's just watch this cutscene. Getting notifications on my PC. Stop! Stop it with your notifications. It's gonna be so awesome. I'm gonna have spent hundreds of dollars trying to play this game, and then like in 2 months they're gonna announce that they're gonna be remastering it for PC.
War has changed.
Very wishful
No longer
thinking.
about nations, ideologies, or ethnicity. It's an endless series of proxy battles fought by mercenaries and machines.
Real.
War and its consumption of life has become a well-oiled machine.
Real and true. Real and true.
War has changed.
That backpack is not doing good.
ID
The
tag
game is
soldiers
struggling a
carry
little
ID
bit.
tag weapons, use ID tag gear. Nanomachines inside their bodies enhance and regulate their abilities. Genetic control, information control, emotion control, battlefield control. Everything is monitored and kept under control.
Boom.
War has changed. The age of deterrence has become the age of control. All in the name of averting catastrophe from weapons of mass destruction. And he who controls the battlefield controls history.
All right, we're in.
War has changed. When the battlefield is under total control, war becomes routine.
Okay, here's the big test, everybody. Crawling underneath the first truck. That was where our game crashed the first time. So if we can make it past that, we're good. Actually, it's a complete lie. We have to make it past the first codec call. Then we're really in the clear. Because the first codec call is where the console died. It's funny. I think some of these, I don't know if all of these are in-game cutscenes. I mean, this one obviously is because the game's starting, but like, I think some of them might have been like pre-recorded, and because of that, I think my game is running at 60 FPS. Like the PS3 only ran at 30, so it's like weird. We'll hit moments. Also, good start. We'll hit moments where it just looks like lower FPS. Just popped in.
Chopper! We're surrounded! Damn it, they've got us surrounded! We're being followed. Use the RPGs! Everyone, keep cool! Get a hold of these!
Boom! Middle East, ground zero. Here we go. Nice. Ammo. That guy's just kind of dead. So there's some dude dropping ammo over here. This direction? Holy. I think it's this way. Cutscene. Pretty good. Hi Void on YouTube, what's going on? Pretty good. So sad, when you first boot up this game, there's a loading scene of like the game just like, I don't know, initializing and installing and like getting shaders or whatever. It like doesn't show up any other time, but it's so cool. I remember doing this on the TV when I first got the console, and Snake just going, kept you waiting, huh? It's like, oh, you said the line. Them freaking out. Oh no, what's gonna happen? Metal Gear. Metal Gear. There they are. I do think these things look so cool. The little tiny guys. A lot of the Metal Gears have really cool designs. We have to go north.
Head north and try not to run into any gecko.
No need to tell me, Otacon. What's so funny is when I was first doing this, the other day, just testing in the, I don't know, on my own, I kind of just like, it didn't click in my head that like there's a red marker on the map where it's telling me where to go. Can I drop down from here? I can. Nope. Nope, you didn't see me. I'm dodging. Yeah, it's like over here, I believe. This door. Okay. Alright, we did it. Not ready for the cuts, the quick time event. So, that as far as we get. Just crash there. Pretty far. I crashed while loading shaders. Let's try that one more time. Try the game uno mas. And again, if it doesn't work, so be it. I'll have to go to the retro game store, see if I can get the console swapped out for a new disc drive. Please. Or, did it overwrite my save? Might have. Maybe I can use my save from when I was testing before stream. So my mouse is balanced the entire time. Nobody told me. Okay. Yeah, I can actually load. Here. Which is pretty much right after this. All you missed is cutscene with the colonel, and the colonel says, Liquid, he's in the Middle East and he's causing all the problems, and it's up to you, Snake, to track him down, or I don't know. Oh wait, no, this is actually the cutscene. We're not gonna miss anything, pretty much. Pretty sure you can. You can. It's X though. Just one. It was gonna be L1 again. But no. And this is a pre-recorded cutscene. It's not being actually rendered in game, or maybe it fucking is. It's loading shaders. It's just a lot of flowers making the engine lag.
Can't have ears.
Snake, we've got to go. You've got an old friend waiting for you.
An old friend?
Otacon. The test results.
Proteome analysis was positive, but the mRNA analysis turned up negative. The wrinkled skin, the hardened arteries. Your early aging symptoms look like classic Werner syndrome. But none of the tests were able to pinpoint the cause.
So,
Well, judging by how rapidly the aging has progressed, I'd say
a year at best, right?
yeah. Snake, let's try another doctor.
It won't make any difference.
Otacon in the turtleneck is kind of
Not an ordinary
crazy.
man to begin with. Not to mention Fox die.
Fox die.
You're right. But we don't know where Naomi is.
Naomi.
I remember her from my codec calls.
Snake.
Colonel. Good to see
There they are. It must have unloaded the cemetery because now it's running so much smoother.
Anymore, Snake.
I figured the only place I'd see you dressed like that would be at your daughter's wedding. What are you doing these days?
I'm working for an organization under the UN Security Council. The analysis and assessment staff of the PMC Oversight and Inspection Committee.
Yeah, I remember the resolution being passed a few years ago.
Snake, I came across some information in my work.
Huh?
We found him. In the Middle East.
What?
Oh.
I'll explain along the way. We've got to stop him. Now. Before it's too late.
Liquid's made his move. We found him.
Liquid.
He's preparing to unleash his insurrection. Liquid is lying in wait in a Middle Eastern war zone. Track him down.
It's kind of crazy. I kind of forget Solidus is like the same as them. Like just thinking, like, you know, those who don't, you know.
Only 2 eggs today?
Oh, this talked about Solidus.
7, 8, 9,
This cutscene.
590-360.
I think I talked over it, but they literally said it's like Solidus blah blah something.
5305 4882 46652.
But it's like all of them are technically like clones of the same dude. Kind of forget that sometimes. Oh damn, the booty cheeks are out now. Okay. Okay, codec call.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
What's the situation?
This is Snake.
Inside the city
Do you
limits,
read me?
this
What's the
place
situation?
crawling with lizards.
This is Snake.
AT Corps' unmanned bipedal weapons.
My
Officially
PTSD from
designated
playing on the
Irving
console.
to the U.S. military. They've spread like wildfire among the PMCs. There are more of those things now in service than tanks. They've got tough armor plating and are highly agile to boot. Your best bet is to stay out of their sights.
Unmanned. Pretty soon they'll have put living, breathing soldiers out of work.
Even so, that's an awful lot of gecko for this scenario. Their numbers exceed the war price for that region. It must have something to do with Liquid's arrival on the scene.
You really think he's here?
You'll have to find the Army's operatives and ask them yourself. Oh, and Snake, I went ahead and used the Mark II to scout out the area before your arrival. You'll find it up ahead.
Mark II?
It's a remote mobile terminal. Sonny and I built it. The Mark II will provide you with a map of the area as well
Thank
as
God they
any
made the
battle
terminal
situation
mobile.
data. You should find it before you do anything
No
else.
need to go to a save
Okay,
point to save.
Got it.
The rendezvous point is marked on your map. I'll be waiting for you there.
Okay, Octo Camo. This stuff is actually really cool. I got to play around with this while I was testing. Look at this. Yeah, you just press yourself up against a wall and it copies the camo color. Kind of like what is MGS3. So you have the different camo types. Oh shit, you can peek the corner. I love that really slow crawl. Oh, we don't need it. Okay. Our objective is this direction. Roughly. You don't really need to crawl around here. It's a little excessive. But we will be going through that hole. I'm actually pretty sure this is exactly where I stopped while I was testing. I let it run pretty much up until this point. It was funny. I actually think the cutscene where it crapped out on me, I skipped.
Avoid unnecessary combat whenever possible.
Get that.
In this war, neither
The
side
arsenal
is your
compress.
There's no point whatsoever in you getting into a fight. Got it?
Pretty concealed here. I'm gonna wait for them to clear out. You grab this camo real quick. Okay, I'm now carpet colored. Kind of. It's pretty much directly in front of us. There's a crawl point there, I think. Oh, but you know what I can do, actually? Goodies in here. Also, you can drag these guys. Ooh. Compresses. Guy out for his loot. It's a big one. What the hell is that? Petro bomb. Revised. Shit. Now here's gonna be a piece of this. Let's grab the camera. Just a little bit.
Please don't shoot!
Because obviously people right here.
Acting under contract to local authorities, the Praying Mantis PMC recently restored governmental control to this sector. Utilizing arms tech Irving unmanned vehicles,
Okay.
Praying Mantis conclusively delivered a swift and decisive outcome. We hope you'll consider the Praying Mantis solution for all your future combat needs.
Trying to see where he's moving. It's like right ahead, probably across the street. Steering this way. One second, everyone. I'm getting a phone call. God damn it. You know, here I am. I think it's a call from the person who we Message about getting an apartment. And no, it's just scammers trying to like buy property I don't own. There's got to be something in one of these lockers, right? Do it. Okay, there's dudes patrolling out there. Press up against. I think we're pretty safe to just run it. There we go. Next area, Middle East red zone. Holy shit, this is a long little travel mission.
Snake, press the crawl button while running to execute a roll.
I know how to do
Rolling can help you
rolls.
dodge enemy attacks and get past small gaps and obstacles.
Of course, I forgot how to roll. Isn't it that button? There was a dude here. I moved too quick though. I mean, I'm gonna switch over to the stun knife. Just because I don't want to accidentally shoot. Yeah, there we go. Stress going up. Can I CQC that guy?
What?
Nope.
Who was that? What's the enemy?
Shit. Yep. I keep trying to use my knife and it's not working. Ooh, good throw. Oh, and it gave me a rifle.
This is HQ. Acknowledge. Sending reinforcements.
Wonder if this will work. He's knocked out. We're on alert. Evasion. Think I just lay low for a sec. We'll see.
Is he there?
There. Trying to listen to that guy. It sounds like he's coming up.
What's the enemy?
Oh shit. He saw me. Okay, balls to the wall. Run it.
This is HQ.
Go, Snake, go.
Acknowledge. Eliminate all enemies.
Oh shit. It's in that building back there. I walked past it. There we go. Mark II. Oh my god, it's so cute. Holy shit, they made it so cute.
It's me, Snake. Snake, it's me.
Otacon.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Snake. Allow me to
Kept you waiting,
introduce
huh?
Metal Gear Mark II.
That's so
Metal Gear.
cute.
That's right. Just like Rex.
Oh, that's, yeah.
But this gear's not a weapon. It's a remote mobile terminal designed to provide you with operational support.
Oh my god.
Where are you?
I'm in the Nomad. Where else? I'll be watching you through the Mark II.
Wish I was good with gadgets.
Hey, I'll be with you in spirit. Anyway, because you had to dress up as a militiaman, I had the Mark II bring you some goodies. Starting with this. Put it on your left eye.
Looks like an eye patch.
I call it the Solid Eye. It's an all-purpose goggle that displays radar images and other data in 3D.
Solid.
You can also switch it over to light-amplifying night vision.
That's crazy.
The rebels are out there.
It looks like they've got the government's PMC troops beat, at least in numbers.
And this is their home turf.
Snake, I know this is a sneaking mission, but you'll need to protect yourself.
Oh, yes. My weapon of choice. A humble, silenced pistol.
I installed a suppressor. And here's a tranquilizer gun.
That's actually my weapon of choice. I like the tranq gun.
Thoughtful.
It predates the implementation of the system. By some miracle, it was never recycled. It's getting tough these days finding decent guns that aren't controlled.
Is Saturday the earliest you can come up? Why? What's your plan? Let me know.
You coming?
Of course. I'll follow you wherever you go.
His shit's going down.
I'll activate stealth so it doesn't attract any attention.
Activate.
If you need it, just bring up the start button menu.
Got it.
Snake, the informants who said they saw liquid here should be a little further up. Head for the rendezvous point. I've placed a mark on the radar in the upper right corner of the Solid Eye. It's a war zone out there. Stay on your toes.
Dar. Mark II pistol and the operator. Solid Eye and
Snake, it's kind of a schlep, but I've sent you data on an alternate route. Follow the mark on your radar.
kind of want my Mark II. There we go. Okay, I'm getting used to the controls again. Oh, and this is CQC enabled. Okay, good. Not that I'm good at CQC, but oh, I can see like gunfire. Are they using Nikitas? They're like bags of chicken and 2 boxes of cereal. We'll discuss afterward. Modern Warfare Crossfire map. Oh shit. Oh shit, they saw me. Okay. Run! That was a busy area. Didn't expect them to sneak up on me like that.
It's pretty dark in there. Switch the solid eye to night vision mode.
How do we do that? Oh, solid eye, night vision. Head glows blue or bright green. Yeah, I can trank him, but would like to preserve my pistols. Bullets. Oh, that's why they don't do the body, so you can see yourself changing camo. Action. My own footsteps. Shit. What the fuck? How'd they spot me? Where are they? Oh my lord, they're everywhere. Is it? No, I can't crawl through this, can I? Oh. Is that a chicken? Not a chicken. It's a little baby chick. Oh, it's a rat. Oh, I saw a head.
Hey, they need reinforcements up top. You ready to roll? Yeah, I'm good. Great, let's go.
Oh, locked weapon. These guys are all dead.
Get her. It's gonna be okay. Not that bad. Hang in there. Oh man, it hurts bad. Get your patched up. Hold on a little longer. Damn it! What the hell were those freaks? What's that? We're under attack!
Oh shit, my eye is dead. Oh, does it slowly recharge, I guess?
I think I saw something.
iPod!
Guess it was just my imagination.
You bet it was, baby. Purely your imagination. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay, battery's charging up.
Their appearance may be strange, but they demonstrated incredible combat ability. Hey! We're under attack!
No, you're not. Oh. The wing. There might be goodies back there. Grenades. Stuns. Okay. Oh, and one more. Smokes. This is the grenade room. White phosphorus. These guys in this room are awake now. Should be cautious. What we can do, I'll throw back on the solid eye. Oh. Box! Dude, there's no need for the solid eye anymore. Do I have to equip it? Probably. Items. Now this is peak sneak. Duty mag. Okay. We're getting all the classic Metal Gear equipment. This is a uniform? Middle Eastern militia disguise. Camouflage. Oh, and an RPG. That's nice. With RPG ammo, I assume? Yeah. Okay, so hypothetically, I bet if I hide my gun, I go under camouflage. Change costume to disguise. What do we want? I guess. Oh, you can choose. Disguise ME. This. Change the color of that. Khaki. Khaki's fine. So I wonder if now that I'm disguised like one of the Middle East mercenaries, if I can just walk around them maybe? These might be militiamen. They might not be the same. Let me just go back into my... Hit him with a good old silence pistol. And yep, you fell for it too. Truly a metal... Oh, machine gun. Truly a Metal Gear classic. There's no one there. You're crazy. There's no one here. Okay, they're waking their friends up. Hold on. The ammo. Okay, these guys were in this room. Ration. Alright, we're going out. We made it. Crazy the game is actually working today. Somewhat. We only had one crash, but we were able to bypass it. Like a trap gun, dude. Monkey! Give me the gun, monkey.
Pretty sweet, huh? Whoa, hold it. Watch where you pointing that thing.
Is the monkey talking? Oh my god.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. Voila.
You're not with the militia, and you're not PMC.
I'm a weapons wholesaler. All shapes, all sizes. But there's no need to worry, because all my shit's been laundered.
Laundered?
Turn up the audio a little bit because I was having a hard time
You
hearing.
see, I take ID guns like the PMCs use and make some mods. Then you can use them without having to match IDs. In other words, I'm a gun launderer. You can call me Drebin.
Drebin?
Yeah, they use that for all of us.
There are more of you.
All over the world. Not that I ever met any of them personally. Me, I'm Drebin number 893. You ain't a registered PMC employee, are you? You need a guy like me. Consider it a welcome gift. Take it. The M4, the official carbine model used by the U.S. Army, developed from the M16 service rifle. This one's a top-of-the-line model, real popular with the big PMCs. High precision, not like that government issue shit. It's, free-floating, of course. Relax, that barrel's clean.
Is the hider CQC compatible?
The beauty of this sucker is that it's got a lot of customizable parts. Change it up the way you want to meet your everyday needs.
Flip-up sight, rail system. Not bad.
Yeah, well, you know, I get a lot of noobs around here. And if you need them, I got a wide selection of aftermarket parts as well.
The frame's pretty rigid. No rattle.
Go ahead, give her a squeeze.
I can't pull the trigger.
Really? That's weird.
What's weird?
Wait, I got it. I bet you're using an older generation of nanomachines.
Older generation?
Sometimes they don't really jive with the new system.
Seriously, who are you?
Whoa. Slow down. Oh, yeah. My day job's working at AT Security. I'm in charge of production control. So I get my hands on all the ID chips before they even register. Have a sip. It's a side of AT the public don't see. From the looks of it, you ain't with any state army. But you ain't exactly green, neither. You've got last-gen nanomachines. So I'm guessing former U.S. Army. I don't know what you're here for. But you want to be well-equipped, am I right? So, can we talk business or what? You won't regret it.
Otacon, what's this guy's deal?
What's your take on him, Otacon?
I don't particularly like the guy, but it looks like we'll need his help with those ID guns. Sonny's been doing a little sleuthing for us. Drebin, a well-known gun launderer in war economy circles. He's a businessman who deals mainly in selling black market firearms to small PMCs and local militia. Somalia, the Balkans, Lebanon, Darfur, Chechnya, Timor, Peru, the Punjab, Kashmir, Colombia. This guy really gets around.
How's he pull it off, anyway?
You can create a non-ID gun by replacing the ID recognition chip with a counterfeit version. This enables you to bypass the ID recognition process.
This is like the shit I do with the toners in my printer.
The chip being replaced on the system side. Drebin's an employee of AT Security. He must have connections on the inside erasing records for him.
You think the Patriots are involved somehow?
I'm not so sure. If the Patriots were running the system from behind the scenes, then a weasel like Drebin would be a real pain in their collective ass.
Can he be trusted?
Remember, Drebin's a green collar. He makes his living off the war economy. He doesn't let emotions get in the way of business, and he never gets his own hands dirty. The only thing he trusts is money. I share your concern, but what if we keep him at arm's length? Use him only to get intel and the supplies we need. Keep it strictly business.
All right.
Like an item shop in a video game.
We ready to make a deal or what? Okay then, let's talk business. This is a war zone. There's product coming in here by the truckload. And you'll be picking up a lot of guns in the field, I'm sure. Whatever guns you don't need, I'll take and buy them off you. That'll earn you points you can cash in for services.
Like what?
I'll launder your ID guns, no more locks. And I can also sell you the guns I've got in stock. Let me show you.
Who's got a whole ass vending machine?
To ensure you can use non-ID guns, I'm gonna have to suppress the old nanomachines you got in you. Otherwise, they'll interfere with the system. Here, stick yourself with this. It's full of suppressor nanomachines. Relax, it won't hurt. You're scared of needles or something? See? No sweat.
How are you going to communicate with Otacon?
Use non-ID guns, no problem. Hey, be nice to our guest. Step outside.
Did you just turn off our old nanomachines? He's not going to give us like new ones at all. None of the new gen stuff.
There you see, no problem. From now on, when you pick up an ID gun that says lock, you just let me know. You name it, I can launder it. Of course, it'll cost you. The going rate depends on the war price at the time. Man, I gotta give this shit a rest.
Looks like you're doing pretty well for yourself.
You might say that. What with the war economy and all, and the system clamping down on things. System codes are the law now, and control's essentially absolute, paving the way for fat profits if you're willing to bend the law. Demand keeps on growing thanks to the war economy. I sell ID guns to the PMCs and state armies, and naked guns to terrorist groups and paramilitaries. And these ID guns can't be sold on the black market. System's practically a license for us arms dealers to print money. Privatizing the military's made the PMCs big and bloated. The fatter the PMCs get, the line between civilian and soldier is gonna get real blurry. Sooner or later, the whole damn human race is gonna be green collars. More like we're all gonna be fighting proxy wars. But hey, this war economy puts the food on my table. You're a green collar too, aren't you? Yeah, it's in your eyes. You've seen a lot of combat.
What makes you think you know me?
Nothing to be ashamed of. I'm the same way. I grew up here too. I got no interest in the outside world. All right then. If you need me, holla. We specialize in speedy service. Catch my drift?
Dude, this monkey's kind of the goat.
I have you.
So that wasn't our point of contact that we were supposed to meet up with? Because he didn't know anything about Liquid. Then we just kind of bumped into him and his monkey. Picking up again. All right. What if I can save? It's been a hot second.
I know what you're thinking, but Drebin does have a point. The world depends on war, on the war economy. Can you imagine what would happen if war just disappeared overnight?
Otacon, you and Drebin both mentioned something about a war price earlier. What did you mean by that?
It's a kind of market price, one that fluctuates according to demand, not only for PMCs and military industry, but for the production, distribution, and energy supply networks that support them. It's been growing by leaps and bounds, and investors are really starting to take notice. As the fighting in any given area becomes increasingly intense and prolonged, the war price goes up. No doubt Drebin's rates are linked to that war price. The longer and bloodier a battle becomes, the higher service prices are going to get. To put it another way, the quieter things are, the better the bargains. Snake, we'll use the Mark II to deal with Drebin from here on out. He's what you might call a street vendor. The Mark II can act as a kind of delivery boy, connect you with it. I'm adding a Drebin menu item to the Mark II's weapon menu. Whenever you pick up multiple units of the same weapon, any extras will automatically be sold to Drebin.
Nice.
Any ammo that's inside gets added to your cache. In other words, you keep the ammo, and the weapon itself gets traded to Drebin for points.
I see.
You can then use the points you've earned to unlock ID guns or buy new weapons.
Sounds
It's a very interesting system.
We should assume Drebin has other agents collecting guns for him besides you, Snake. You know, freelance green collars who collect weapons in exchange for services?
Guess I'll have to rely on him for now.
Okay. Now go meet up with our informants. Rat Patrol.
Rat Patrol. Oh, and there's the M4 custom you gave. Okay, cool. And it is CQC.
Snake, hurry and get to the rendezvous point with our informants. First, you'll have to get to the other side of that collapsed building. The only way across is straight through.
Noodles! I'm going to swap out again to the Mark II pistol.
Careful, Snake. The walls could come down any second.
I'm gonna go overhead for a sec. Oh shit, it goes further up. Some fighting going on underneath. Okay, petro bombs, AK. Okay, I can see. Yeah, we're getting Drebin point by just collecting these. Let's try and be a little slower. I have a feeling we'll bump into people soon. Ooh, shit. You see the enemy. Actually, quite a few of them.
You okay?
They should just take a second to kick in.
Some kind of joke?
Let me get out of here. Ooh, shit. Okay. Wait, I wonder. Let's say, is there like a secret hang stat, kind of like a Metal Gear Solid 2? Where like, if you hang from a wall and do like pull-ups. You just slid into a grenade. Did you step on a bomb? Well, I wonder if the solid eye could help us out. Binocular. Night vision mode? There's total blackout. What the fuck am I supposed to do? That Otacon in the corner. Revan shop. Currently have 6,000 Revan points. Oh, there's different tier. I literally have no clue what to do here. What if I dropped a grenade? I have a feeling this is like a smoke bomb. It's like lingering. So if I... I do want to save. Okay. But oh, it's under probably weapons, isn't it? Weapons. They're ID locked. All we really have are petro bombs. Swap out our AK. I don't know what to do. I might have to reload the save. The man who sold the world.
Snake, we've got to meet up with our...
Yeah. Okay, I know the informants. But I can't... I can't even use it in here. I'm in... Oh shit. What is going on?
Snake, what's wrong?
Okay, we just
Answer
died.
me, please. Snake? Snake!
Okay, at least we gotta restart from
Hurry and get to the
here.
rendezvous point with our informants.
This
First,
is
you'll
not
have to get to the other side
too
of that
far
collapsed
off from
building.
where we were.
The
Instant
only way
noodles.
across is straight through.
Then we go up the staircase to get the new gun. This guy right here. Okay, there is fall damage. Good to know.
Careful, Snake. The walls could come down any second.
I thought I could. The rocket launcher. Maybe I grab that. The walls could come down any second. Let me do weird side quest thing. There's a rocket launcher. I feel like we have to drop down floors. See if I drop down here. No Zelding. Well, Metal Gear is working tonight. Dude, whatever the fuck this smog is. How do I undo this? Let's see. Oh, in Metal Gear Solid 4, after meeting Drebin, we are introduced to a section of the game where there's a collapsing building. Snake has to go through the building in order to progress. There's a section you have to slide down some rubble where the player is before the bug. However, in playing on this build, instead of sliding down and progressing, you're met with a gray screen. So this is a bug that apparently was supposed to be fixed or something, but I guess not. Yes, I know. Drebin screen. Can I load a save? Oh, that's supposed to be a map. Weapons, items, camouflage. Gotta go to bed. Bye. Have a nice night. Goodbye, Perfect Dark. Does everybody go to the menu? At all? I don't want subtitles on. Oh, here we go. Exit the title screen and we'll load up the save. Okay. It's game time, everybody. Load game. From the Drebin scene. If we can't get past this section, then we might call it a night. And we'll go to the other game, but I have faith that we can make it through this section. I'd rather not slam my head into a wall for like an hour trying to get through a glitch section. We'll just use, rather than sliding down gravel, we'll use rolls. Like here, to get that, I wonder if I can do a roll.
Careful, Snake. The walls could come down any second.
Okay. Yeah, this is the move. The enemy is not here. But these guys just kind of die on their own. Let's see if I can grab their guns. More Drebin points for me. This is a ration. Okay. Here. Again, roll. Roll is the name of the game. There we go. Oh wait. Where was this is where we were before. Went backwards. Okay, up and around this way. Here. Yeah, there we go. Press up against this. Holy shit, you can go. Oh, that's a lot better. Thank God. Okay, this is a roll segment. Nice. We got stuck before. We were getting stuck in a locker somewhere. Where that locker is. This is a rubble slide. I don't want to do it. Much rather go down. There we go. We made it. Bro's hiding in a can. No way he's shitting his fucking pants.
Who's there?
Go away! I'm not done yet!
This is peak Metal Gear, dude.
Stop! Stop right there!
No!
Get back here!
Literally peak Metal Gear, peak Metal Gear. See his poopy stains in there? No. He's getting the box idea again. From. Oh, when equipped, you can roll. He took a super box. Hold on. Items. From. Press the X button to fall and roll.
Okay, Snake. Hurry to the rendezvous.
Nope. Nope.
Your
Nope.
radar is marked with which way to go.
They won't know if it's a box. They saw a drum. Actually, this is fucking working. This is crazy. Guy like camping this corner. There were guys camping this corner. So you're telling me no, the enemy is not here. Oh, he fucking puked using the shit can for too long. Oh, that's great. That is great. That is great. Do you spend $200 on nothing? As of right now, yeah. Yeah, I probably could be playing this with my controller that I bought though, which wouldn't be a total waste. I would have paid $300 for a PlayStation controller. Oh shit, it's like a full-on turret. Oh shit, I want that. Not the enemy. Oh, grenade! The grenade crashed my game. Grenade! That's so fucking funny. Okay, awesome. Let's see what we lost progress on. It probably is gonna set us all the way back to the Drebin interaction, or at least like right after it. Again, honestly, be so FR. If I could somehow get the save off of this emulator and load it onto the real, very powerful, and get it onto a real console, maybe I go to the retro game store, I talk to him, see if I can schmooze him up, get him to replace my thing. Yeah, it's all the... Well, anyway, did you guys enjoy our 2 hours, hour and a half of Metal Gear Solid 4? I think I might switch over to a little bit of Zelda right now. We'll chill out for a bit. Ugh. I didn't. Yumi didn't enjoy it because she wasn't here. Let me put my controller away. Oh, you know what's funny? Hold on, let me turn on my Switch. Hey, curse you, PS3! Every time I go to plug it in, I plug it in the same outlet where the Switch is usually charging, so the Switch isn't charged. You know what we'll do though? We'll chill out for a second. Sit back, we'll wait 5 minutes, we'll wait for the Switch to charge up, and then we can play. Let me close out of Metal Gear. But yeah, maybe I'll go get the console fixed. I'll see if I can load that save onto the console. And that's such an annoying glitch, the gray screen of death in Metal Gear Solid 4. Anyway, God, I'm getting pinged like crazy. Discord. Who's live? Luna's live. She's doing Uma. Uma. All right. You know what's funny? So, as I was mentioning.
So, what did you expect?
No, get out of here. Sorry, I was pulling up a different thing. Pulling up my browser and it fucking booted up the YouTube video I was watching last. So as I mentioned earlier in the stream, if you weren't here, I was talking about how I'm probably gonna have to move. I got a new job. Yeah, I got a new job. Probably going to have to move for it. So I've been looking at, and while we were playing Metal Gear, I got a call. We sent a message to a person saying, hey, we're interested in, you know, like, we're interested in this place you have listed on Facebook Marketplace. They put my phone number in. So maybe, right, maybe it's this person. It was not the person. I keep getting spam calls. There's people who are trying to buy property from me, but I don't own property. Really fucking annoying, let me tell you. Oh yeah, but as I was saying, I was just thinking about controllers. Speaking of the PlayStation 3 controller and the Switch controller, I actually, now that I want to get all white peripherals, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna need a new controller. Yeah, congrats. Thank you. Anyway, I want to get new peripherals for my PC that are white. One of them which that we talked about earlier was the Stream Deck, but I also want to get new white controllers. I've actually had on my phone, if you don't mind, I'm going to pull it up real quick. I've had a white controller literally sitting in my like web browser on my phone for probably like ages. I think I showed it to you guys once. Peripherals. Peripherals are like anything about the computer that isn't... Jeez. That isn't the computer itself. Now that I'm looking at it, it's kind of ugly. It's an ugly controller. It's funny though. It's a funny, ugly controller. It's got some styling that I'm not super fond of. Go to my window caption. Here it is. I showed this on stream once before, the Mamba 1 version 2. It's this ugly ass white controller that's got this clear plastic and this big fat screen on the middle for pairing modes. If they had done what they did for the black version, which the black one is a matte black, that's nice. That I could see being kind of interesting, kind of cool, whatever. The white one though, what the fuck is up with the clear and like the weird silver accents? I don't know. You remember this, yeah. Do they have a white version? Magnetic cover for Mamba 1 controller. No. They have Joy-Cons. Switch Joy-Cons. Yeah, I'd want to get... I wonder if Ghillie Kit has new controllers, like a King Kong Mark III or something. This is the one that I have. This is my current controller. Oh, the King Kong 3. I have the King Kong 2. They bumped my thing. So this is the updated version of the controller I actually own right now that we're going to be playing Switch games on. Did they change anything between the versions? It looks basically identical. Oh, the buttons aren't metal anymore. The buttons are just pure white. Yeah, Ghillie Kit King Kong 3. It's got TMRs, high precision Hall effect triggers. Okay, so maybe they did TMR. They might have actually switched to tactile buttons, maybe XY. It doesn't feel... Jade is apparently very annoying to fight against in Mortal Kombat. They might have gone TMR for the sticks to do Hall effect on the triggers and added in more tactile buttons. New structure, less dead zone, more natural responsive. For its semi-auto, continuous fire, and full auto, different vibration levels. Anti-friction metal thick ring feels smooth. Gyroscope, that's fine. I don't even know. Does it still have the macro button? No, they nuked the macro button off of it. What the heck? My Ghillie Kit, yeah, my Ghillie Kit King Kong 3 has the macro button. Products. Yeah, this is the King Kong 2, which I currently have. Do they sell it in white? No, they don't. The King Kong 3 comes in white. King Kong 2 is actually a better, more expensive King Kong 3. Oh, it's the King Kong 3 Max. That comes in white. This is like the highest end. Currently unavailable. How much is it if it were in black? $80. But it comes with all the bells and whistles. It's got the triggers on the back, the toggle triggers, the paddles. I have controllers that have paddles. I'll be so real with you guys. Paddle controllers are kind of ass. They're a little annoying to use. But like, I just wish more things came in white, because I want to do more and more white in my setup. Joysticks for Joy. Yeah, here it is. The Ghillie Kit King Kong 3 Max. Would be the ideal version of what I'd be getting. But like, kind of absurd. Not necessary. More important, get the room first. But I do want to make a nice desk setup. What happened to my phone? Did my phone die? Holy shit. Oh, that's what happened. I pulled up the browser to check out the Ooh, come on. There we go. I pulled up the browser to see that controller and I never switched it back to VTuber. Anyway, I think it's ready to be turned. Yep, it's good. Capture card. I just have to pull up. I personally have to switch my HDMI port every time I do this, or else I get really laggy video. So, one moment, everybody. There we go. Yum, no music. Well, we're gonna be getting the game in a second. Jeez, give it 5 seconds. IDKY, I thought I could have space for a PC. I barely have space for your laptop. It's being used on your bed. Make sure that when it's on your bed, though, that the vents are open and available to circulate air. So like get a book or something, put a book under it. Please, controller. I'm just saying, it gets the PC hot. You could fry it. You could cause a fire. Not good. There we go. Using a cardboard box. See, like, that's good. No need to go crazy. Software can be played, and of course the fucking software can be played. We're changing the stream title to be Waker. I'll still have it be called I Threw It All Away, because I did do that. Waker. Boom. Update. So what are the new games? Oh, Strikers. That's kind of... I remember I got Strikers for the Wii version of Strikers. Can't remember what it's called. We're gonna do the American version, not the PAL. All right, everybody. Metal Gear Solid kept crashing, so we are back on Switch for just something I'd planned on doing this week, but getting hijacked by Minecraft. Also, might I add, please save file. I'm thinking about not doing ASMR tonight because I was going to do setup stuff in between when I got home from work and when I started stream today, but because of the whole job thing, I ended up spending a lot of that time talking with family members, discussing which position is the best option, and then looking at apartments. So I had zero time to say anything up. I don't think the 2 hours between this stream, between the ASMR stream, are going to be enough for me to get set up. So I might push it back a week. Roughly a week or two. We'll see. ASMR will happen though. I don't think anyone was clamoring for the ASMR stream though. Unless were you guys clamoring to watch the ASMR stream? This is but one of the legends which the people speak. It's not Metal Gear where everything is voiced over. I have to do all the talking. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. It's so good to be back in a Zelda game. It was a prosperous land, blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day, a man of great evil found the golden power for himself. It's also gonna be so nice to be playing like an official emulator. With his strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. I have to deal with all the crashes of Metal Gear. But then, when all hope had died, and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared from nowhere. Did they got Tomodachi? No. No Tomodachi. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the dark away, gave the land light. This boy who traveled through time to save the land was known as the hero of time. Conquering of time. The boy's tale was passed down to generation until it became Legend of Zelda. Then a day came, fell wind began to blow across the land. The great evil, thought to have been forever sealed away by the hero, once again crept forth from the dark, or from the depths of the earth, eager to consume. To resume its people believed that the hero of time would once again come to save them. Here did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could not do anything but appeal to the gods. Their last hour as doom drew nigh, left their future in the hands of what became of that kingdom? None remain who. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but the legend survived on the wind's breath. Legend of not that boy in green, the masked princess. On a certain island, it became customary to guard boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in the green of the fields, they aspire to find heroic blades and cast down evil. Evil. Elders wished only the youths to know courage like the hero of legend. It's like a real GameCube. I'm not reading that. I ain't a little 5-year-old girl. Big man to man. I knew you'd be here. This is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. Play with the gulls. I call it Ariel's Lookout. Do you remember what day did Bubba? You're still half asleep, aren't you? You forget? It's your birthday, silly. My grandma's been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. Good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what grandma wants, don't you think? The camera is in. Can I remap the buttons? You change controls. Getting there, hold on. Change controls. All right. Go. Save and I don't know if there's a setting or not for that. Maybe there was. But I just did it. Swap the cameras. It's just like Metal Gear. They're not gonna let me just send it. They know I'd die. Worth a shot. The roll button. But why is the camera so sensitive? A is roll. Oh, that's why I couldn't drop. It was pressing B instead of A. Stuck on my Xbox brain right now. The big booger kid, or is that another kid? You're a normal kid, you're not booger kid. My right stick. Trying to find, there's a secret area like underneath the house or something, I'm pretty sure. You can crawl around. Maybe in the back. You're the fucking booger kid. The booger boy. Where the fuck is it? There it is, I'm stupid. Yeah, if you crawl under here, there's good money. Mucho dollars. A freebie in the basement. Boom. 100 rupee. Right out the gate. How do I get out now? There we go. I really gotta keep my finger off the right stick, really. Kind of better when I don't have control of the camera. Boink. Grandmama. I'm home, Grandmama. She upstairs. Holy shit. No way she fucking rocks up this ladder every day. She's nimble in her old age. Waiting for you, Newt. Try these on. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. You have a hero's clothes. They look like they might be a little warm for this weather. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Try them on. Day to celebrate the day you become of age as a young man. Well, the same age as the young man spoken in the legends of the heroes of the thing. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so down. Be proud, my child. Olden days. This is the day boys were finally considered to be men. Taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. We don't live in such an age anymore. Our ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the wall was, as decoration, was another tradition that has carried down. Does this all make sense to you? Isn't that nice? Suit you perfectly, a perfect fit. Tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party. Start getting ready. Well, we better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Grandma's gonna make your favorite soup for dinner tonight. Now you're looking forward to it. Now go get your sister Errol. The edge here. Come, Solid Snake. My sister Errol. She up at her spot again. This is Whiplash going from Metal Gear Solid 4 to this. Ooh, released around the same time, were they? Hey Google, when was Metal Gear Solid 4 released? Fucking hell, awesome. When was Metal Gear Solid 4 released? 2008. When was Wind Waker released? 2002. Okay. I was wondering, like PS3 and it was PS2 and GameCube that were in the same era. Yeah, because PS2 was Metal Gear Solid 2. That was 2002. PS3 was Wii era. That would be like trying to get my console timelines lined up. Did Grandma make you that? Did Grandma make that outfit for you? Wow, like you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. I guess they're pretty neat though. Anyway, can you close your eyes and hold your hands out for just a second? I'll give you my most treasured belonging just for one day. Happy birthday. Telescope. Sister's most treasured belonging. Set it to YX. Do I like it? I love it. Why don't you try it out right now? Look over at our house from here. Okay, so I have to go into here. Oh, suck it up. Now set to look at the red post bot. That postman look kind of weird, doesn't he? Look up in the sky. What? Holy shit. Ooh, good hit, good hit, good hit. So terrible, that girl fell into the forest. She needs help. Too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with. You have to talk to our good friend Orca. Swords Mask. I don't know where he lives. You know, I tried playing this game on my phone once. I found a mobile dolphin emulator. Oh, this is back when I jailbroke my phone. I jailbroke my phone and got a mobile dolphin emulator. And with it, able to play this on my, and the ability to do that was absolutely atrocious because there's no controls on a touchscreen. But I think I ended up getting to like the first dungeon. Kind of just getting through this. What I did. Oh wait, no, I think I also tried to do the parkour in the ship. Yep. It was atrocious, if I remember correctly. Press L. I did it. L targeting. I'm gonna forever call it Z targeting. I don't think I'm ever gonna not call it Z targeting. When you lock onto a person and talk to them. I'm pretty sure Z was the button you would. Hello, yes, yes, yes. I need a sword. Teach me in the way of the sword. Face me and press B for the horizontal slice. Nice. Vertical slide. L target and B. Good. Thrust. L target, tilt forwards and press B. Keep thrusting. I don't like that verbiage. X is the spin attack. Hold B brief. Don't fuck. We don't have a charge on that yet. X is harder. Parry. L target, and then we see A. Press A. Watch closely for Dude, I'm the goat. Finally, jump attack. L target. Camera's getting a little screwy in this corner. Fine display. I have faith in you somehow. I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it. Give it freely. Take the blade with you. Hero sword will it be? Since the olden days, the sword has been used to fend off evil. The blade is infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Strong. I will. I have to immediately use it to smash your bots. I'm sorry. There could be goodies in them. I can't leave. You taught me this move. Alright, I think we have to grab the shield. I don't know. I'm gonna do it anyway. It's right here. Then we go to the form. Grandmama, grandmama. I need a shield to defend myself. Alright, grandmama. The thing you have on your back, why are you carrying a dangerous thing like that around? There's no shield yet. Going in raw. Raw. Battlefield with only one sword to our name. Not gonna grab it. I was gonna say, I wonder if there's a way, like what would happen if you went in the forest with no sword, and then I remembered there's trees blocking the way and you have to chop them. That's like their way of not. But believe me, there are probably a million people who figure out a way around that. Hi, my name's the stupid speedrunner name. Dinglefuck 17, and I just discovered the greatest skip in Wind Waker to skip the entire sword part and just flip through the trees. This is my secret. But wouldn't want to get any bugs or ticks or anything. For it. Please. There we go. So many fun little things. I'm not chopping all the grass anymore. There's too much in here. Mysterious girl who I don't know the name of. What are you doing up there? Said I wasn't gonna cut all the grass. Enemies! Live in a time of peace. I was gonna mention earlier, I used to be super, I mean, I'm a big fan of the series. I used to be so into the Zelda timeline shit. Which, if you guys don't know, you know, Nintendo started making Zelda games. And the fans were like, well, how do all these games connect together? And they didn't really think about that until people asked. So they threw together the most bullshit list of all time. I'm trying to remember where this game sits in the timeline. I'm pretty sure all of these Toon Link styled games are surprisingly in the... I feel like... How well versed is the chat on the Zelda timeline? Because I'm gonna start talking about like everyone fucking knows what I'm talking about, but it's clearly not gonna be the case. Basically, Zelda fucks with time travel in Ocarina of Time, obviously. What are timelines? So the timeline is just like, you know, in what order the game's going. So like the Metal Gear Solid timeline is Metal Gear Solid 3 is the first game. Then it goes Metal Gear Solid 1. Then it goes Metal Gear Solid 2, right? Like, you know, actually it doesn't. There's like a little gap there, I think. There's like Metal Gear Solid 1, then 5, then like, you know, it's the chronological order of the events in the games. Right? Not necessarily the release order. So, the Zelda timeline could have probably been a straight line if they just made up bullshit in between. But not only did they make up bullshit in between, but they also just made up like the dumbest shit on the map as well, the timeline. Because Ocarina of Time deals with time travel. When you have time travel, you can have splits in the timeline. So like, what if something happened in the future timeline that never happened in the past, right? What if blah, 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 this, that, whatever. So, magnifying glasses. Wow. It's the get up. Well, whatever. So where am I? Oh, that's right. That giant bird came in. It's Tetra. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. I saw you get dropped on that summit. I thought for sure you'd went splat on the ground. Summit? That bird dropped me on top of a mountain? Wasn't that nice? Let's just stand there. Let's go. Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. Yes, what about this boy? Don't worry about him. Come on. Anyway, so we're gonna have a little more cutscene. Big brother. Let me walk out into this really open bridge. Oh, the bird! There it is. What was bro's plan? Stupid kid, get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. You want to come with us on our ship? Yes. Do you understand what you're asking for? We're pirates, you know. Pirates, terrors of the sea. What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? You just be a headache. I know it must feel your sister being kidnapped and all. But that doesn't really have anything to do with us. Sorry, I yawned. How does it? I tried to fight back. That's why I did a double take there. How'd you figure that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Because who are you? Where do you get off butting in on someone else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away from that bird. Just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment, I'll tell you. My work entails delivering letters, and much of my time traveling amongst islands. As a result, I haven't heard any word. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter whether you heard it or not, it seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. If my eyes fail me, that young girl who was just kidnapped from the island also had long ears. It's like you, Miss Fearsome Pirate. The point is that the bird mistook that poor you. That's why she grabbed. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Newt here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? True. Oh, while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird kidnapped both you and Newt's sister. They kidnapped both you and Newt's sister in a foul nest in the north heights of Forsaken Fortress. Forsaken Fortress? Isn't it the place where... So what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it'd be reasonable for you to give help, would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Even if we were to consider it, lately I've been hearing nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. Can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but a cheap little sword. That's not brave, that's stupid. I mean, come on. Even a simple island like this has to have something you can use as a shield. Come back with something like that, we'll let you. Okay. One more thing, once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while. So as I was saying, Zelda timeline. I'm pretty sure the games go pretty... I can't even remember what the first games in the timeline. I know the first game of the timeline is Skyward Sword. That is like the origin story. Now, honestly, in the Zelda timeline, it's debated whether or not it's the first game, or if it's, you know, the second game, right? But it's definitely really early on in the timeline. But then it goes through and you get to Ocarina of Time, where it splits because there's time travel. And you end up having a timeline where the hero remained an adult in the future timeline. A timeline where he returns to being a child. In the past timeline. Then a Is this what you're looking for? Take it with you. Legendary shield. Old art. In a granny voice. I don't even know if I could do it. That's the only sound I can make, is like an old lady. I guess it is true, Arrow. has been kidnapped, hasn't she? And a monster could have taken such a sweet young child. One that is hunting people with ears, Grandma. Grandmama. Goodbye. It was a pleasure knowing you for 10 minutes. We'll be back someday. Continue at all. Is that it? He's just cutting out? No, I'm just, I'm not saying some of the words. Jeez. Forgive me for not saying every word. Krebbies. Krebby. You think I'm cutting out audio-wise? I'm listening to myself. I'm listening to myself. Doesn't sound like I'm cutting out. I'm listening to myself. Doesn't sound like I'm cutting out. I'm listening to myself. Doesn't sound like I'm cutting out. Newt, I am Grandmama. I'm giving you your shield. Newt, I am Grandmama. I'm giving you your shield. It sounds fine. Before. Only when Grandma is talking to him does my mic cut out. Who the fuck are you? Where'd you come from? Whatever, I just skipped all that text by accident because I spammed A. You ready? Then let's go. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Good luck, me. Good luck finding Arrow. Take care of yourself. Reese wasn't speaking clearly. Who knows? Because I don't listen to any of the words I say out of my mouth. Oh, that's Petra floating in the air. He's behind my model, I think. How much longer do I have to, does it have to go on? Do you have an estimate? Hey, sure you just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just gonna get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Sure, we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island. And we're on the boat. Hello, book boy. That Nico didn't make out half bad, being the new Swabby and all. New Swabbies get stuck doing all the hardest work. It's a real raw deal. But hey, I'll tell you, it sounds like Nico is happy to not be the bottom rung on the pirate ladder that he is. Hey, but don't sweat it. Sure, you'll do fine, as long as you don't disobey him. What is ha? What have you found out? Stop right there. This is Miss Tetra's cabin. So it's real pirates aren't even allowed in here. The internet is no more. No way we're letting an outsider in. Don't even think it. Put a fucking door on it then. Oh well now. Ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I am your superior, Nico. I promise I'll go easy on you, so don't do it. So you do as I say, okay? First off, you have to take the test of all new pirates have to take. Doozy, so get ready. Everything I'm about to show you real careful like. Cram it into your no doubt mushy swabby brain. First off, you gotta press the switch. This is the only easy part. Walk up to it and tilt stick to step on it. Just walk on the button. Now check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor, you gotta jump on them. Okay, so I was able to jump on the first one myself. The next one's too far, right? This. You jump right at the rope, grab it, and swing. So you get close to the platform and then jump back. Boom. So you think you get it? I do get it. Platforms only stay raised for a little while, so a certain amount of time, blah blah blah, start over. Cool. Probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One rough year, one tough year, one full of bumps and bruises. But if you do manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Okay, buddy. That button, I assume. Reset. Set.
Yep.
Just overshot it there.
Yep.
You just skip this part. I'm so ass. Falling isn't a part of the program. Yeah. I can rotate. Just using the wrong technique. Let's go, rat. He's a little fucking rat. Fucking rat boy. Okay. See, like, I jumped too far, I think. My hops are too good. Can I turn this way, please? I did it. Hard to have you as my underling. I wonder if it's okay to just give that to him. I don't see why not. I doubt he'll get busted. Alright, Swabby, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in the chest over there. Reward from the great and generous Nico. Oh damn, that's kind of a kitted chest. Spoils bag. Keep enemies from items. Keep items from enemies. Can hold to 8. I can't fucking speak. We can use the contents. Alright, we've reached the fortress. Did I already lose a quarter heart? I have no clue. I think it was in that fight. Holy staircase. That's so strange. You like slide up them. Oh, interesting. It's a strange phenomenon. Alright, up there to meet with Tetra. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. What a thrill. What are you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you're playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Oh, whatever. There's something I need you to see. Have a look over there. That's the cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. Who knows that long ago it used to be a hideout for a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now the place looks pretty dangerous. I knew it. Look. Look over there by that window. Have you ever seen so many seals flock like that before? I bet you anything that's the place they got your sister locked up. Whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We'll be spotted before we get anywhere near the landing there. We do now. Look, don't struggle if you really want to get into a dangerous place like that. The only way to do this is the only way to do it. Trust me. You pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. Be a piece of cake. Everybody ready? Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're gonna launch you good. Boink. And my sword falls along with me. Seeking for. Pulled out the grumpy face. There's Forsaken drama? What's the Forsaken drama, Yumi? I feel like you mentioned it the other day, but sword landed all the way up there. Yeah, I'm sorry, I apologize. I guess my aim was off by a bit. Base priceless. Slipped a stone to your pocket just before we fired you over there. No ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through this stone. Obviously you can hear me. So if you see a spiky A button, you better press that button. So on your quest status screen, L or R to use. Pretty basic. Listen carefully. Back after we get back from saving your sister. Apparently kids are self-harming and starting a cult. It's so fucking old. Children. Not in that sense. Making merch out of it. What is this? What is this cult they're a part of? The sneaking mission. So you know what? We do need this. Jump up on top of that. Push the door open, maybe? The door open? Yes, the door open. Not sure, heard it from a friend. I did hear another thing about a cult starting lately. What do people in cults do? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not me. Not real. I didn't do that. The hole behind that pot. Maybe the same cult I heard about. I don't know if I heard it was Forsaken really. That's why we can't let kids have like creepypasta stuff. Can't handle it anymore. Google it. Let me see. Spawn cult. Yeah, it's not the one I heard about. Spawn cult, Forsaken wiki. Spawn cult is a cult that worships the spawn. Needs to be a godlike entity. How this Roblox symbol turned into a dangerous cult 2 weeks ago. The cult of the Forsaken Church. Hillfield Horror. Medium a year ago. Current lore state of the cult. Forgotten Shadow. That's from Blizzard. Why is the spawn just a cult? Wouldn't be a problem if the game's creators didn't make merch out of it, all allegedly. Yeah, it's kind of fucked. The endorsing of it. Dungeon map. Touch me. Listen up, there's a monster running the searchlight up there. Slay the monster, you just might be able to shut down the search. Shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect the monster's blow. Okay, cool. That's just me, what do I know? Doom, Searchlights are up. The fuck is this shield bash button? I'm beating your ass. Joy pendant. That freed up some. Now what? That's gone. I guess we could go this way. Oh yeah, we can. Start with a subreddit. All great things on planet Earth start. Come on, please. It may not be the game's fault for making mercy. He's not entirely. From my brief recursory research, it sounds like the cult was like an in-game thing that they just made. Because the game is supposed to be kind of like a semi-hard. Kind of, sort of, not really. So they made like a cult-ish character and people took it a little too serious. Here. Yeah. A joke cult and people took it too seriously. As people. Sorry, I'm stretching myself out. I'm getting tired. I might end this stream in like 20 minutes. I'm gonna be so real. I'm a little EB sleep. And again, I don't think I'm gonna do the ASMR tonight. Because I didn't have enough time to play. Compass. And maybe by 20 minutes, I mean like the end of this. Exactly 20. That's the door. Oh shit. Imps. The problem I personally feel is that they're still selling merch and haven't addressed it. Yeah. I have faith I can do this time. Also, VTUBER CEO admitted fraud is insane. It really was. He was like, oh, I did fraud. Sorry, guys. My bad. I'm not the CEO of the company anymore. And just fucking leaving it at that. Kind of just being like, all right, see you later. He's like, it was my fault, but it also wasn't my fault. And therefore, that is it. Good fucking luck. Did not say anything. I think it's pretty hard for him to get away with saying nothing. Right? But I definitely feel like that was not run past a lawyer or any PR staff or anyone. Right? That was definitely posted, just kind of spur of the moment. Something needed to get out, right? As the wise Miyamoto once said, pushing a bad product early is bad. Holding off and pushing a good product is good. It's totally the most butchered way of saying the Miyamoto quote, but of course, nobody's going to be happy whether you say whatever, but like, it help your case even ever so slightly. Talking to PR. Shit. Why is this a thing that's possible? Yeah, someone is saying it was like very, you know, like we had money from the charity thing, but we needed money. What staff? Oh, they had staff. Trust me, believe me. Hey, the talent. My plan. I think I'm on the wrong path. The answer's in here. ₹10. Why aren't they employees? Why are they individual contractors? Yeah, that's definitely a little bit on the fishier side. I see kind of why they did it like that. I assume it was primarily because of like them coming in with their own. My spitball idea. What the fuck am I doing? Can you get like a map? Like, I don't think the individual contractor part, you know, I feel like there's a little bit of validity to that. It's something about it makes sense in my mind. I couldn't tell you what. But obviously just not paying them is fucked. Because what's crazy is the marketing campaigns they would go on. Like if you've seen any of the VShojo marketing campaigns, you'll know they fucking bought an entire Japanese subway line or subway station and just fucking decked it out to the nines. The VShojo like paraphernalia. That probably costs so much money, but meanwhile, you know, they're not paying any of their talents. What's really bad is that they didn't pay any of the talents, and they also had like rev split. Or like, hey, work for our company. Yeah, Niji Sanji counts their creators as actual employees, because like how do I describe it? Like V Shoujo does like an adopt system where like I guess part of the creator freedom that they, you know, touted was almost like, you know, you're free to come and go as you please with your own IP, whatever, right? Which like that is not the case at all for Niji Sanji or Hololive or any of those, where it's more of like an actual contract you're entering into for like the entire, you know, persona of your character that you stream as, you know? Sanji counts them as contracts as well. If you wanted the real reason, it's because they don't want to fucking pay for like their insurance. If you hire people as individual contractors, you don't have to pay them benefits. You can get away with some really sleazy business shit. That's the real story. Don't see me. We're just fucking back here, dude, to the... They do let them keep their... Yeah, it's probably just because they don't want to... Or... Oh, lawyer. Where the frig am I supposed to be? What the flip, dude? The flip.
Yep.
Crit. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Bazinga. Hello, Beans on YouTube. I see what I'm supposed to do now. I've been enlightened. It was staring me in the eyes the whole time. Let's go up this way. Wow. Oh shit. This...
Yep. Yep.
Swing, swing, swing. Swinging. God, dude, stop fucking pointing at the window every single time you step out on a balcony. Sorry, I'm crashing out because I can't solve the children's game. Fired. California is pretty strict on its labor laws. But whatever. And people will find a way around any rule. You obviously get to the window. I have to somehow... I see them. I see the schmoove. And say they were genius. That they are not. Well, they all have very loyal fan bases, and all of their fans will pay them their salaries. They're just salaries. There we go. Puzzle complete. Go over it later. If I fall down, I'll push it. Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Bump, bump. Here. That was so unnecessary. I fucking love how it just pans up the building every single time I step outside. Here you are. I was about to start moving. I almost got myself fucked. That could have been bad. Ruh-roh. Wouldn't want to do that. Squeeze around the corner. They can get a charge from Mouse and the charity too. I mean, obviously, they fucking stole their money. Fun. I have to hold A. Oh, two separate charges. They were like, technically, they were acting as like a middleman. Took money from both parties. Once my stream done. My stream is sword. I'll see if we can maybe finish the aisle here. You got back the hero sword you dropped. Dropped the sword. He's cooked. Can I pick up his sword? Big ol'. Yeah, Mama Newt knocked on my door. She's like, "Is your stream over?" She said, "Your stream's too long." I said, "Okay." My scissor! Something's not right. Dun, dun. I think streaming's gonna work if you move. Because the Wi-Fi is good, pretty much the same, maybe better. Because I won't have to deal with people in my house knocking on my door, and I'll having to constantly mute and talk to them. That would be ideal. Gotten it. Toss him to the side. So much for that, dude. We wash up on the water. And are greeted by a what? A boat. Hey. Dude. Wake up. Pull yourself together. If I knew how many times I'm going to say my name in this game, I would have just named myself. Will that just be flung? Well, have you come to your senses yet? Surprisingly dull-witted. Startle you? I suppose it's only natural. As wide as the world is, I'm the only boat upon it. I'm the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. King of red lions. Fear, not your enemy. Watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister, and desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. Such a bold attempt was foolhardy. Suppose you saw him, shadow that commands that monstrous bird. His name, Ganon. Dun dun dun. He who obtained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness and be sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legend speaks of. Know why the seal of the gods has failed. Now that Ganon is returned, again being threatened by his evil. Tell me, do you still wish to save your sister from him? Yep. Will you do anything to save her? Let's see, in that case, I'll guide you as we go forward, advising you what you should do, where you must go. You cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. Key to defeating Ganon is locked away. Great power, and wield only after much toil and hardship. And in that case, we depart to the Great Sea. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me, but for me to admit. But although I am indeed a boat, and possess the power of speech, I possess no sail. But with no sail can sail no seas. Brought you to the far east. The dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress. Island and merchants who wide variety. Search hard enough, I'm sure you can find a sail. Essence of you. Without a sail, I will be useless. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. Sail must come first. Do not feel limited to buying it. Do not feel limited to buying only it. Have it. Feel free to stock up on it. No time to play. Come back here immediately. And with that, how much longer left? I think that might be it. think I may be ending now. Hit Windfall, I'll hit a big save. Do a save there. Do a create suspend point. Wink. All right, everybody. Video source. Yes. And with that, I bid you all adieu. It has been a wonderful night. Kinda, sorta. Let me put Discord. Actually, at ASMR stream that was supposed to happen tonight. Being canceled. Didn't have time to set up because of job shenanigans. And then we need the Eto Bleh GIF. A classic. When was the last time I did Eto Bleh? Oh, slept through stream back in March. Raid? Do we want to raid? Do you have a person in mind to raid? People to raid? Don't. I can assure you of that. I have no raiding people. Shut up. Scrolling through my list here. Not really. Don't have any particular people. I would just call it a night. TBH. All right, everybody. It's been good. I'm going to end it from here. I'll be back on Sunday with Peak. Cool. It's going to be a collab. Just ending? Yeah, we're just going to end. I don't know if I have anyone in mind to raid right now. I don't feel like searching. We'll be doing a collab on Sunday, noon. It's going to be with some new people. It'll be kind of fun. Alrighty, everybody. Have a nice noche. See you around. Bye.